Hey, welcome guys.
Welcome back to another episode. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
I feel like a champion.
Yeah. Why?
Because Liverpool are going to win the league.
League மட்டும்தான். Champions League out, FA Cup out,
But with the
Carling
Premier
Cup
League
out.
champions, that makes us what, 21?
Still got 9 games left.
21? 20, yeah.
9 games,
Hypothetically, 20.
The titles between Man U and Liverpool.
2020.
Now 19, day 20.
20,
So 2020, yeah.
2020.
2020 vision order நம்ம இப்போ போறோம்டா.
இப்போ ஒரு ஃபயரோட வந்திருக்கான் பாரு.
Yes. No, you know why not? I have a story behind this. In the episode between Liverpool versus Man U, நம்ம ஒரு episode பண்ணிருந்தோம் earlier in the year.
This was around 6 months ago.
Yeah.
6-8 months ago.
I predicted Liverpool would win the title. I said Liverpool will be first. எல்லாரும் என்னை பார்த்து சிரிச்சிங்க. இன்னொருத்தன் எங்க இருப்பான், அவனும் என்னை பார்த்து சிரிச்சான். Now that Liverpool are first, what are your thoughts?
இல்ல, I have no problem with Liverpool being first. ஆனா நீ கொடுத்த ரீசன் வந்து it just seemed very self-contradicting.
Liverpool are first.
என்ன reason கொடுத்தான்?
Because what was the reason you gave exactly?
Slot is a tactician. His speciality is actually having injury-free players, like reducing the number of injuries.
Yes.
அதுக்கு மைக்கை இன்ஜர் பண்ணாதடா.
This is why it's bothering me.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was the reason why I gave.
You predicted they will win.
Yeah, he said Liverpool will come first. சரி ஒத்துக்கிறேன். உனக்கு ஒரு ஸ்பெஷல் சைக்கிக் விஷயம் உங்ககிட்ட இருக்கு.
ஸோ சைக்கிங் ரீடிங்ஸ் ஏதாச்சும் வேணும்னா சொல்லுங்க, நான் ஸ்பெஷலாக பண்ணி தரேன்.
I know. I still feel that at that time the prediction was too premature. I still agree with it.
ஆனால் கரெக்டாக வந்து நிற்கிறான் பாரு.
No, correct. But nobody could have I wouldn't say that அவன் சொன்னதுல தப்பு. Liverpool are playing well, but one of the major reasons why Liverpool are so comfortably in front is that Man City is shit. It's not okay. We can consider them the title is like in the back because there is no close second now.
Yeah.
So usually Man City is the one like you will never expect அவங்க இந்த லெவல்ல இருப்பாங்க this season. So okay, while the first is not a wrong prediction, I would say like I don't think we could have predicted in the அளவுக்கு comfortable. And I still think if any team can fuck it up, it's Liverpool.
So that's the point I'm going to come
Liverpool
to.
Spurs.
No, Spurs won't win the
Spurs.
division.
Yeah. Okay, so on like jokes
On a
aside,
smaller
right?
level.
No, wait, sorry, I saw a meme. There's this guy. அவன் வந்து he was opening a tap to drink water. Then tap he went to the bottom of the faucet to drink water.
Then you saw menu.
No, he opened, then he say, you see this? I'm drinking water like this, just like Tottenham. No cup.
So jokes aside.
Yeah, I didn't call.
Jokes aside. When I said Liverpool would win first, நான் சொன்ன என்னோட தாட் ப்ராசஸ் அது வந்து ஸ்லாட்டோட இதுதான். பட் மெயின்லி கிளாப்போட டீம் தட் ஹி லெஃப்ட் பிஹைண்ட். ஏன்னா அந்த டீம் வந்து third or fourth.
Third lah, but they were actually first for majority of the
correct
season. Yeah.
Is when they lost steam towards the end, which again happened this season, which is why we're out of the Champions League. That is why we're out of the FA Cup. That is why we lost the Carling Cup, right? That happened again, right? My prediction right now, right, you're right. If anyone can fuck it up, it's Liverpool. And they're only 9 points behind Arsenal.
Just
12.
Is it?
Yeah, and they're not 9 points behind us. They're 9 points ahead of us now.
Sorry, that's correct.
இதில் என்ன தெரியுமா, ஒரு மேன்யூ ஃபேன் ஒரு ட்ரீம் சினாரியோ.
Oh, right, yes.
லிவர்பூல், ஆர்சனல், they both lose all the way. திடீர்னு நாட்டிங்ஹாம் ஃபாரஸ்ட் திருப்பி
that will be a good football.
That will be, it will be another miracle in football.
Yeah.
They are actually very historic club, Nottingham
Forest. I know,
Forest.
they won Champions League all before so many others.
They won it earlier than Man City. And they won it more
They're
than
traditionally
Man City.
a very well-known club. Right?
Yeah. In fact, they were during the golden era of Liverpool that
they were the challengers.
They were the biggest challenge. They were the Man City equivalent.
Yeah, correct.
Or Man U equivalent, I would say. Yeah.
They had how they came to the top was just buying a lot of players and selling a lot of players. They replaced their entire squad from like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, they bought like 13 players or something, you know. And all of these players are like the fringe players of
unwanted
top clubs. Ilanga, Hudson Odoi.
ஒருத்தர் Forest Woods or Forest Woods in the Forest. The striker.
Cheers.
Yeah.
The Chris Woods.
Chris Woods.
Even actually, there's a Liverpool striker there. Taiwo Ayinwoyi, the Nigerian striker. He was a Liverpool. He's a Liverpool young. He used to be in Liverpool strengths, but he couldn't play because of visa issues.
You just use MasterCard then.
I know.
Correct.
I know. Liverpool. It's not a promotion for Visa or MasterCard, by the way.
இப்போ இருக்கிற Liverpool squadல, let's say if they were to fuck up, who do you think would be the catalyst among the Liverpool squad to fuck it up?
Everyone. It's a collective issue.
சில போன வாட்டி வந்து
Catalyst.
போன வாட்டி வந்து உங்க கேப்டன்.
The slip.
Slip.
அந்த விதத்துல சொல்றியா? No lah, but இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு லெவல்ல to fuck it up
இருக்கு.
No, but in the மாதிரி ஒரு லெவல்ல to fuck it up, you must. Jerawan was like one moment of a fuck up.
Yeah, I'm
no, but that was what sort of like affected mentality and all, right?
No, they fucked that game up. Yes, it's the draw at Crystal Palace away which fucked it up. They were 3-0 up.
Yeah, correct.
They were 3-0 up. The sleep has nothing to do with that. When you're 3-0 up, you're comfortable. You don't fuck it up because of the captain's sleep a few games ago. What?
The anxiety இருக்கும்ல.
That is at 3-1, 3-2.
It's Liverpool, Mike.
Am I talking about 3?
You know who is
no.
You know who was the defenders? You know who were the defenders? Yeah, I understand. But you know who were the defenders on that day or not? If I remember, it's actually Coates and
Kyriakos. You fuck.
Grakiakos.
Kyriakos.
Yeah, I know. But
I was always under the impression that it was like it had somewhat a knock-on effect. See, Gerrard நம்ம விழுந்துட்டாரு.
Yeah.
The slipல. So even though they're 3-0 up, they were never convincing in that game. I remember that game because that was the game that Coates actually scored the bicycle kick, no? No, that was not the one.
That was Suarez, mostly Suarez.
So I to me it's like
I remember that game also. Crystal Palace had one chance, they took it. Then they had another chance, they took it.
Liverpool was that was like the typical Liverpool.
Yeah,
that was the typical Liverpool.
Yeah, I agree. Which is why it's not something that changed after the sleep. Their whole season they were just outscoring opponents.
Yeah.
So it's not like they had an ironclad defense. They were just scoring for fun the whole season. So I feel like if they lost the game 1-0, then maybe you can blame on the Gerrard sleep or whatever down. But if you already go 3-0 up away from home, you are typically confident. Anxiety creeps in after you concede one or two.
The first goal, yeah. Then it becomes
first goal coming in, then you're like, oh shit, cannot concede one more. Second goal going in, then you know you're fucked. And then maybe Gerrard sleep comes in. But it's not the catalyst. You know, I don't think so lah. If you suddenly say that they had clean sheet all the way until that banana and the game out and fuck it up, then yeah, anxiety. But the whole pattern this season is you score 3, we score 4.
And that was the season company scored that worldly against Chelsea, right? Was that the one?
No, that was Leicester. He scored against Leicester.
Sorry.
The long range goal.
Yeah,
that was Klopp. That was Klopp time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sorry, to answer your question, I think there is a catalyst at least this season, which is Trent's contract situation.
It could be, yes. What do you all think about this situation? He's not being vocal about anything.
Farid had a theory about it. I was telling Farid, I'm curious to see what Trent or the reception will be like at Anfield.
Yeah.
Farid said, I think he already played his last game at Anfield.
I have a feeling.
Could be, yeah.
I have a feeling because he limped off the last.
They say Farid is now he taking international break as an injury break. I think he's sorting a contract situation, and then come back. I don't think he'll play properly. So that's what Farid said. I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah. To me, you all I saw this video. Schweinsteiger and the Bayern Munich Bayern Munichல இருந்தப்ப அவர் கான்ட்ராக்டும் run down பண்ணிச்சு, and he was heavily linked with Real Madrid.
Right.
And on the last day, like he was giving his speech and he said he signed a new contract with Bayern Munich. I mean, dream is he Trent would say that lah, but I have a feeling he's gone. Like gone. Trent is gone. So that might like ruffle a few feathers. There was another theory I read, by the way. Van Dijk and Salah already signed their contract.
Yeah.
But Trent has not. Hence, they did not reveal the first two because that would put bad publicity on Trent. And that might have actually played.
Yeah, to be honest, right, even though Trent is the younger player, right, I feel Salah and Van Dijk are more important.
Because they are like the base.
Yeah.
ஏன்னா Van Dijk got a leadership. நம்ம டிஃபென்ஸ் வந்து உருப்படியா இருக்கிறது காரணம் வந்து Van Dijk.
Yeah.
And
midfield is also good, right, with Gravenberch. He is,
This season is
great.
revelation.
why do you think we won that COVID championship? The COVID
Not because of Gravenberch, right?
Not because of Gravenberch. Major was Van Dijk and Alisson.
Yeah.
Majorly. Yeah.
No, but that one, the front three also retarded lah.
It also could be because it's not by revealing Salah or the new contract or Van Dijk or the new contract. It doesn't put Trent into a leverage position to negotiate higher salary.
Yeah, there's one of the theory also சொன்னது is like ஒரு ஆளோட salary சொல்லிட்டா is like a
ஆமா இவனுங்க மட்டும் இப்படி ஆஃபர் பண்றீங்க give me lah also then it puts the club in a negative situation with money.
But I feel that like okay, Trent is very good. I like, but for some reason எனக்கு வந்து Trent-ஓட அந்த connection வரல like I had for Gerrard in my
when he was going to Chelsea and the rumor வந்துச்சு ஞாபகம் இருக்கா?
Yeah, no, அந்த connection எனக்கு வரல, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm older now.
எனக்கு ஏன் தெரியுமா வரல, அவர் வந்து நான் ஒன் ட்ரிக் போனின்னு சொல்ல மாட்டேன். Trent இல்லாமல் I say the reason why we lost that Newcastle Cup final was because Trent was not there. The switch he will play to Diaz or the switch he plays across the field, right, that was missing. So Liverpool actually really needs that. But our right back வேலை செய்யறதுக்கு வந்து I think they are better players.
That one yeah lah.
He has moved into a more central position.
இல்ல central இல்ல,
like a quarterback.
He's playing more traditional right back now.
Yeah.
So he's not really going up as much as Klopp time.
Yeah.
Oh.
So his defensive issues are not so like this season you don't hear it a lot. So because he's at a proper right back, he's not. Like,
I mean, there were
right
still
wing.
issues with his positioning and
Not so bad.
It's not as bad as Klopp's time. ஏன்னா Klopp time வந்து
he really pushed him up. Yeah.
என்னோட I think the Gerrard and the effect இருக்குல்ல, because after a long time we had Gerrardக்கு முன்னாடி யார் இருந்தா? Owen.
Yeah.
When Owen left, I don't know whether people felt bad when Owen left,
They did, yeah.
But not as bad as McMahon, right?
McMahon, Vince or...
Yes, sorry, McManaman.
McManaman? No. It's like they forget about you lah if you leave.
Effective.
But when you come back, he gonna fuck lah because you go Man U, what? When he went to Newcastle also, when the reception is quiet, no boost.
The moment he went to Manchester,
yeah.
That's when.
Because when Newcastle come back, I was watching the game, so I was curious. Then it's just quiet.
But he won the title with Man U.
Yeah,
that's ultimately what he wanted.
Yeah.
Honestly, he went to Man U for that only.
Yeah.
If Man City was actually dominant back then because அப்பதான் Man City வந்துட்டு இருந்தாங்க.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, circling back to Trent's situation, right? My only question is, do you think he's already gone, or in your opinion, do you think he's gone, or do you think
I don't know. I mean, you watch football, you know that nothing is confirmed, but so I tell, but I feel out of the three, if someone were to go, I would choose Trent lah, honestly, because compared to the three, numbers wise, Trent can replace. Van Dijk cannot. Van Dijk, I don't know. There's no close second.
Not even Konate, I'm telling you.
No, not Konate. Konate still needs time lah.
Konate is good, but
Van Dijk got the leadership and positioning. I won't say he's the greatest ever or what else. We can address that later on. But current times, he's the closest to
the greatest.
Yeah,
closest
to he deserves to be in the conversation with Terry, Van Dijk, and Terry, Ferdinand, Vidic. He deserves to be in the conversation. I won't say he's better or what, but அந்த ஒரு conversation பண்ணதே ஒரு பெரிய விஷயம்.
Yeah.
There's a counter argument that people like that give that he's not facing like a Van Nistelrooy, he's not facing like a Shearer, but that's a different argument.
That doesn't stand.
We can address later lah.
What are your thoughts?
Anyway, sorry, Salah. Salah is ridiculous. Before the season finished, like he still got like what 9 games to go or 10 games to go. He's 2 or 3 goal involvements away from the record, no?
Yeah.
And you know how many penalties away from actually being the top penalty taker in Liverpool? And Gerrard is the one who has that. You know what is the difference or not? 49, 47, and the next one is like 20, It's ridiculous. His
But
numbers are
but
ridiculous.
he's also in Liverpool's, I think, top 3 right now or top 4.
Top 4.
He's just behind Fowler, or he overtake Fowler.
I think he overtook Fowler already.
So he's behind Ian Rush and
Kenny Dalglish and Ian Rush.
Very close.
but you
bro.
cannot catch Ian Rush lah.
If he plays till 40. I think
you
Salah.
cannot catch Ian
If
Rush.
Salah give him another 6-year contract.
No, Ian Rush numbers are stupid. lah.
But
Even that time, I think our friend was telling me when Wayne Rooney Wayne Rooney is United top scorer.
Top scorer, yes.
He told me that then they like when Wayne Rooney hit the number, he's like, wow. Then he looked at Ian Rush number, then he's like, oh,
I don't know.
How many goals has Ian Rush scored?
300 something.
That's too
Do
high.
you think Haaland
Way
will
too
be
high.
that? You think Haaland
Possible.
No.
If he stays, he signed a 10-year contract. I don't know what that means in today's footballing terms, but அதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு because he has a very high output of goals.
I don't think he will.
If he has someone like De Bruyne constant drop behind
But
him.
De Bruyne already drop off.
Yeah. Beyond top loss.
What do you think? Trent will stay or go?
He will go. I think you can see that in the man's face he wants to leave.
Yeah, I can see also. Like I'm not saying I'm a star like some astrology, but just feeling lah. Like like Torres also before he left, like
you
very down.
felt it. Yeah.
Torres before he left was very down.
Very body language lah, you can see.
Yeah. Suarez different case because அவன் ஏற்கனவே சொல்லிட்டா he want to go but Gerrard made him stay.
The pallu language lah.
No, but there's just certain players, the body language is just different.
Yeah,
like Raul Meireles also. Like he never stay very long, but there's something about his,
you know that something is
there's
off.
no 100% there. Like if you see like Soboslai play, like
You know
100%.
You know where I felt it? Money.
Oh yeah, money.
I felt something was not right. And Chun right before the final or after the final, அவர் சொன்னாரு நான் கிளம்புறேன். And he did it very amicably, you know. Like he didn't cause any drama. He already made up his mind. He's leaving. I'm leaving. He went, and that was like a very sweet departure. Henderson is the one I didn't foresee.
Yeah, Henderson I didn't foresee.
I didn't foresee at all.
Henderson went straight to Saudi, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
ஆனா நல்லது. That opened up the doors for McAllister, Gravenberch and Soboslai. Yeah.
No, for me the most like touching departure recent time is Firmino.
That was sad.
Not Mane, Firmino.
Firmino was sad. When they announced Firmino was leaving,
He was my favorite player.
I teared a bit.
He was my favorite player.
I teared a bit because the kind of ஏன்னா அவர் ஸ்ட்ரைக்கர் இல்ல தெரியுமா?
It was very cool lah. The way
He's damn smart.
smart.
அவர் ஸ்ட்ரைக்கர் இல்ல.
fucking
அவர்
smart.
actually ஒரு
I don't like calling him defensive striker. He's just
ஒரு central attacking midfielder.
yeah, but not like in the Ozil sense of central attacking midfielder. That's different.
You know what's the best part? I was actually listening to his book Amazon. He started off as a defender or something.
Okay.
And then he moved into midfield. Then he moved into attacking midfielder because Brazil வந்து அவரோட பேரை மறந்துட்டேன், but he had a number 10 as a idol. So what he did was he Rivaldo இல்ல அதுக்கு முன்னாடி கொஞ்சம் பல 80s player. So and you know people in Brazil football is blood sweat everything, blood sweat, yes. And அவரை கடந்து அந்த பாதை you know from அவரோட வீட்ல இருந்து is just a typical, you know, like poor boy coming up to the riches.
Isn't that same for all the players there?
Most
of
not all.
them,
Like Salah also, he had to travel 2 hours, I think, for training.
Correct. So most of these players, money also to a certain extent, right? So when you listen to these stories, it's like, wow, it's quite interesting. You know, he was actually, fun fact, Firmino was actually denied an opportunity to play for Marseille because Spanish authorities stopped him at the airport.
Why?
They thought he's like illegally வராரு, you know, தப்பு பண்றதுக்கு வராரு. So he actually could have went to Marseille and be a player there, but he got the opportunity again the following year, but didn't really go through. Yeah.
So coming back to the point, Mohamed Salah, உங்களுடைய ஒப்பீனியன்ல வந்து do you think he deserves the Ballon d'Or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think this is non-controversial. Yes, the numbers speak for itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, he's out of the. I mean, he got knocked out of Champions League. He got knocked out of all the cups. Yeah, I agree. But it's like Lewandowski. Lewandowski should have won the.
Yeah, Lewandowski should have won the Ballon d'Or. So that,
exactly.
Exact same thing. If goals and numbers are what makes Ballon d'Or, the most lucrative award, Salah is there.
Though I have எனக்கு ஒரு sneaky feeling இருக்கு, it may not go to Salah, it may go to Rafinha.
எனக்கு ஒரு KitKat feeling இருக்கு. I think might go.
அது sneakers da, sneaker KitKat. Oh my god, that's a horrible attempt at a joke. Try better next time da.
Sorry, try to be sneaky there,
Sneaky. Sneaker.
நீ என்ன அது யோகா போஸ்ட்ல பண்ணிக்கிட்ட?
அப்படியே விரிச்சு
I feel whoever is the Champions League on the team
it's always sadly lah. That's the boring part of this Ballon d'Or thing. Yeah.
But it's vote, right?
It's voted. It's
voted by journalists.
No, voted by players,
journalists,
players, coaches, journalists. Yeah. So
Okay.
Salah needs to win lah. His numbers are crazy lah.
Salah is like, not only the records broken, but at the age of 33, where was Ruud van Nistelrooy? Because we were talking about strikers earlier, but where was Ruud van Nistelrooy when he was 33?
I think he left to Madrid. No. Madrid I think he went somewhere else.
Where was our parent? Rahul.
Rahul.
Bollywood.
Tanjavurla Rahul Gonzalez.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was at Schalke, if I'm not wrong. Podolski, all. Why? I mean, I'm going down like Drogba. Where was Drogba? Galatasaray, or was he at Chelsea?
I think Galatasaray.
Yeah.
So we are talking about top-notch strikers here. If at the age of 33, they were not. In my opinion, I think the only person who produced that kind of numbers was Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And maybe Lewandowski.
Yeah.
How the fuck is he not in the same conversation?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Beats me.
What is your opinion on Liverpool tying Man U possibly with regards to league titles?
I think it's a reflection of how they are managing their football club. I've stopped looking at football clubs as how they manage it on field. Yes, அது ஒரு aspect இருக்கும். But it's also how they manage it off field. I think a huge credit needs to go to Michael Edwards in how he selected the next manager. Michael Edwards, right? His name. It shows that, from ஒரு systemல இருந்து how he seamlessly transitions to the next manager and the next system. A lot of credit needs to go to him and the whole management system of Liverpool Football Club.
You know what's my fear? Liverpool is a self-funded model. What happens when Liverpool don't perform the results? Where's the funds going to come from?
What do you mean perform the results?
Perform to get results properly. So, இப்போ லிவர்பூல் இப்போ இந்த சீசன் நல்லா பண்ணியிருக்கு. அடுத்த சீசனும் ஒரு எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன்ஸ் இருக்கும். They have to finish the top. They have to be in the top tier and all that. What happens if they don't fulfill that potential?
Sell to buy. That's always the policy.
They always have the funds coming in and they all have to sell to buy.
That's always been the case.
I'm not sure. அவ்வளோவா தெரியல whether they have big revenue coming in from like tourism and
they do.
Then they have to banking all that.
It doesn't go directly to the team because they set up a lot infrastructure change, new training ground, all that. So
Stadium
expansion. Yeah.
So under Vada, there's a lot of expenses that the ownership took on, and then the wage bill is also increasing.
No, but the wage bill is not the team wage bill. The wage bill is the total club wage bill. I was reading a report on that. They reported like increase in wage, right? It's not the first team players. It's actually the staff, the executives. எல்லாரையும் சேர்த்து. Yeah.
So the players are also in the wage bill, right?
From what I've read, the wage bill actually குறைஞ்சிருக்கு in terms of players. When we look at players only. ஆனால் players சேர்த்தா the executives சேர்த்தாக்கா எல்லாமே is blown out of proportion. Yeah.
What I'm getting at is maybe wage structure. So there's a wage structure there and Salah all breaking the wage structure. So அதெல்லாம் break பண்ணா is like can of worms idila. I mean, unfortunately you have to break.
For players as such,
yeah, but it's a can of worms lah.
It is lah. And one thing the Liverpool are also actively doing, which is why Michael Edwards is back. They want to find a feeder club.
Oh yeah.
Feeder club na, இப்போ Man City வந்து Melbourne, Australia, the Melbourne Victory இருக்கு. They have one more club in France and all that stuff. So they
have some in like Brazil. Not they have. I mean
Liverpool.
Some not Liverpool.
Man
Some
City.
European club they have feeder clubs in Brazil.
Correct. So what they are doing is they are sort of like trying to expand their Liverpool network across different build portfolios basically.
Yeah.
But this is more of Fenway Sports Group than Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do lah. So coming back to that, the title. நீ வந்து இப்போ ஒரு 35-year-old ஷரீஃபா நீ இதை ஆன்சர் பண்ணியிருக்க.
அது ஏன் ஏஜ் வந்து மென்ஷன் பண்ணிட்டு ஒரு லைக் கிவிங்
ஒரு 15-year-old ஷரீஃப்ட கேட்டாக்கா என்ன பண்ணியிருப்பேன், என்ன சொல்லியிருப்பேன்?
15-year-old ஷரீஃப் எது what do I tell him? What am I supposed to tell him?
ஒரு 35-year-old ஷரீஃப்,
how would you answer the question?
How would you answer that? Because as 35-year-old ஷரீஃப் you answered like the management should do better, you should. You're looking at it from a very holistic perspective, in my opinion.
Macro perspective, yeah.
Either way, you're a 15-year-old, like, fuck Liverpool fans lah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have given a shit lah. I would be like super biased and like, இந்த மேட்சை வந்து சரியா வேலை பார்க்கல. Next manager, come on. And next manager, the same cycle. Because we weren't, at least I wasn't wise enough to like see like, this is not just for on-field problem. It's more of a whole. How is it being run? What are their policies and procedures for like new managers? Or a structure irukka illaya? Or are you just going to buy the next very in the hot topic manager? Are you just going to sign him and then just wait for him to work wonders? All this comes into play. What kind of players are you going to sell? So what kind of players are you going to buy? Or Pogba வாங்க போறியா? You buy with 89 million or something like that. வாங்கிட்டு and then expect him to work magic on the field when you're not building the players necessary around him to work alongside him. It's I don't definitely, of course, there's going to be much change. I'm sure உங்களுக்கும் வந்து you have involved your thoughts as a football fan from 15 years old lah.
The 15-year-old me would shut up.
From on what?
The title winning and all that. I wouldn't be telling like Liverpool are champions and all that.
Oh yeah, because 15 years old, because we Man U fans were fucking noisy.
The 15-year-old me remembers Paul Konchesky. Fucking noisy is an understatement, but the 15-year-old me would remember Paul Konchesky being beaten by Aaron Lennon when they scored. I remember that clearly. We were 1-0 up in that game, by the way. So that is Christian Paulsen was our defensive midfielder. So it's funny you bring up the thing about 89 million and Paul Pogba. ஏன் தெரியுமா, நான் recently இன்னொரு ரிப்போர்ட் படித்தேன். The player's value in current market is not correctly valued.
Yeah, overinflated also. Yeah, it's fine.
What are your thoughts?
You're an English player, then you're by default.
Severely overrated.
அது always அந்த stereotype இருந்துச்சு.
It's not stereotype, it's fact.
அந்த இது
stigma.
ஆனா இப்போ உள்ள who are the players you're pointing out is like Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, all these kind of players. When they say the price tag, you say 100 million, 150 million. They're like, what the fuck? What are your thoughts on that?
It's just how the game has evolved lah. வரது வந்து நிறைய காசு. Of course that காசு has to go somewhere. And people decided that he has to go into the valuation of a player. So if in a way you want to blame the market lah, the demand for it. People are willing to pay so much to watch football.
You are?
Yeah lah, same lah.
I feel it was Neymar's transfer which actually did that.
Yeah lah, it was
Yeah,
a start
partly.
lah.
It was a start. Neymar was ridiculously priced. 250 million. Some
So
200 plus million.
This injection of cash from Gulf countries and all that. So it's not healthy for organic growth of the sport. But yeah, the commercial revenue and all that skyrocketed the past 15 to 20 years. But for like how players get valued and then how clubs transact with each other, I think even like how people perceive a player already, they add another 10 million to that to their price tag. This guy very marketable, so another plus 10 million.
எல்லாமே ஒரு மார்க்கெட்டிங் டாக்டிக் ஆயிட்டல.
இப்போ நான் ரீசெண்டாக படித்தேன், இஸ் லைக் சில கிளப் வந்து they do more interviews in Sky Sports and all that. And then you sort of asking why are they repeatedly interviewing these players, and then you realize that Sky or BBC or whoever will will share their revenue with that club or player because they get to do more interviews. So it's like in their contract. Still all back to money.
Yeah, I mean, it's true lah.
Yeah.
And it didn't hit me until quite some time back. When I see the players' contracts and 60,000, 100,000, all that, like, இது maybe மாச கணக்கு. I didn't realize it will be actually per week.
Per week.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know.
They pay high taxes.
Yeah. In UK.
But then in like other countries, Gulf and Saudi, they don't.
Okay, so circling back to the point just now, you said, Van Dijk under you can put in the pool of Vidic, Ferdinand, Terry. Let's debate about that for a quick minute and wrap up our segment.
Sure.
Yeah, so I think he's in the pool of, Maldini, Beckenbauer, on the level.
Are you serious?
Yes, I think Van Dijk is one of a kind defender in this generation.
Okay, maybe Maldini. Okay, I close one eye, but Beckenbauer நீ விளையாண்டு பார்த்திருக்க?
Yes. You know why? FIFA,
his favorite player Hendrik, you don't know
Hendrik Larsson?
Yes, when he was alone at Man U.
No, because how I know Beckenbauer is because I used to have this thing. FIFA have this mode legend FIFA the
legend.
club
World 11
classic 11 correct.
Legend.
Yeah, so
Pun intended.
yes. So after that I'll go to YouTube and see how the way they play, the way they defended and all that. I think Maldini is in that group of players who
Maldini
one
is
of
in
a
that
kind.
group, or you mean Van Dijk is in that group?
I think Van Dijk is in that group, not Ferdinand. Vidic, I would still say 50-50. Ferdinand definitely no. Terry definitely no.
Hey, I have a small segue for a few minutes. My opinion on Vidic, right, is quite bad. You know why?
Is it because of the 4-1 loss?
No, because of Torres just own him every game.
Exactly.
I mean, not every game. We can point to every two games where...
every time Torres faced him, right, I was confident Torres would beat him. I don't know why. And I don't know why Vidic is like nervous around Torres.
You know what's the worst part about this?
Maybe it's like one of the
worst part about
players.
this?
Yeah.
Chelsea Torres was also beating Vidic. And Chelsea Torres was the worst Torres,
I mean, all players have that boogie.
I actually disagree. Chelsea Torres is not the worst Torres. He just transitioned into a different... There was a patch where he was bad.
Okay, there was...
But he transitioned into such a different player. He was playing a beat like Firmino. He was dropping and Mata went in.
Okay, maybe worse is the wrong word to use. It's a different Torres. The best version of Torres, in my opinion,
Liverpool
was Atletico Madrid and Liverpool. That period. Right? So, to me, I think like, I agree. Vidic is... That's why I say Vidic is 50-50 because if Torres is not the striker, I think he's like solid.
Yeah.
Because again, Drogba is like solid.
Yeah.
And Drogba is actually, to me, Drogba is like a top-notch striker.
He doesn't give the goals, but he's the type who bullies the defender. That kind of striker. You need that kind of...
Ferdinand, I'm not putting in this conversation. I'm sorry.
Nah, man. Bro, Ferdinand was a Rolls Royce. Ferdinand is Rolls Royce, bro.
Ferdinand, okay. In my opinion, Ferdinand and Van Dijk you can compare.
Yeah, because they are very similar. There's two kind of central defenders. Yeah. Okay, the one's discussion in ரெண்டு வகையான அந்த central defense இருக்காங்க. One are very aggressive, hard-going, Terry, Vidic. I can't recall others, but you know that kind of players. Next one is very composed on the ball. Van Dijk, Maldini. If I were to say a hybrid of those is Sergio Ramos.
Yeah. Sergio Ramos is different.
Yeah, Sergio Ramos
is a different class. Baresi is I've seen Baresi play also. Oh, he's a freaking classy player.
To me,
Sorry. So I think good to make that distinction. So we can start comparing Van Dijk, Ferdinand. I think they are in the same discussion. Maybe above them, I would put Maldini, Baresi, Beckenbauer நான் விளையாண்டது நான் பார்த்தது இல்லை but I know he's legendary lah and he's a great captain for his team. Sergio Ramos maybe I'll put there also because he's aggressive and also very composed on the ball.
Can score goals.
Can score goals, yeah.
This is not because I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'm consistent with how I choose players.
That's what we want to see.
I would rank Van Dijk above Ferdinand as a footballer. Hence, I would prefer Van Dijk. Because Van Dijk, passing range much better.
Yeah.
Speed much better. Positioning, tackling wise, very similar. So I would say that for
All-roundedness lah.
All-roundedness lah, I'll prefer Van Dijk over Ferdinand. And this is not shitting on Ferdinand. It's just,
I mean, they're both top lah.
but it's just because of because Van Dijk's passing ability is damn retarded. And at Celtic, he was taking free kicks and scoring free kicks also. So he has that ability. And his pace, he matched Mbappe for pace. You see his sprint against Son Heung-min and beat him. So the recovery pace is very underrated, not very spoken about also. So it's like for that reason, I will put him above Ferdinand lah. John Terry, I don't know where to place. He's just like a bulldog.
In his teammate's room.
Yeah.
Man, the teammate is not at home. I said it.
He's just building bridges lah.
More like burning them lah. Burn bridge.
Hey, I'm sorry, but I to me, I still think Wayne Bridge Chi. Virgil van Dijk. I still think Virgil van Dijk is better than Rio Ferdinand.
That's a fine
defending wise.
I think that's a.
And I'm basing this on age factor as well. Rio Ferdinand. Longevity. You see all these players longevity. What? Van Dijk is 34?
But I feel it's unfair for the players of that era because science wasn't that developed.
Yeah, diets weren't that developed.
Arsene Wenger vandu nutrition maatanaru. So he was in a transition phase.
Correct.
So it's not fair to them.
But the teams around them, the team around Ferdinand, the team around Terry. They were all like.
But Liverpool also.
Liverpool like good player.
So it's not like Gerrard was in a shit team, then you say shit team, but then he performs well. This Van Dijk is in a very good team. Very good manager.
But the great team manager is good because of Van Dijk.
He's a missing piece.
He's one of the he's the backbone, you can say. But
he's the backbone. He's a spine. I feel
good players around him.
Van Dijk illame.
Trent and then
Alisson,
Robertson.
Every player had a role to play. It's just the timing. Everything else was set. Then he come in and go to the next level. So it is what it is lah.
But one thing I'll say about Van Dijk, he has ever since he came in, he has raised the benchmark for what a central defender should and must do.
Yes.
In the Premier League.
Yes.
No more like lobbing ball, as in no more just like whacking the ball and clearing the ball. Now
have you seen
have
his passing range to Salah? No? Especially
his
Salah.
Passing range is crazy.
Like from here he'll whack to Salah. Like, and Salah's first take is
Salah's first touch is crazy. I never seen him make bad touch. It's crazy, fucking crazy.
He's different. Salah,
it's like I don't doubt the ball going to Salah. I know first touch nicely will drop down. He'll take. He'll
score.
Never ever doubted.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
I've never once doubted his first touch.
And I've never actually seen Van Dijk with a bad hair day also,
Hit the bun.
As in like, you see with the buns, I've seen Sergio Ramos when he had bun, like he had to tie again.
He used hairband, right?
I've never seen Van Dijk as a bad hair. It's like such a man, such a defender. அவரை மாதிரி ஐ டோன்ட் திங்க் பிளேயர் இல்லை இருக்க மாட்டாருன்னு நான் தோன்றேன். அதனாலேயே அவர் பெஸ்ட்டுன்னு நான் சொல்கிறேன்.
Interesting. But I know there's you can put someone in the name of within that group of that Van Dijk group. Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire.
That's it for today's episode. He's
supposed to be better than Van Dijk.
Sorry. Before we end the episode, final prediction. You think Liverpool will win the title?
Liverpool title.
I do think they will.
Liverpool title.
But I think the gap will drop down to 6 points.
It will be a scare, but they will win.
Because we still got Arsenal and Chelsea, I tell you first.
No, but this is
Chelsea
by the time we play them, Arsenal plays all the big games. So it depends. Their running is harder until we play them.
Right.
And we got more home games. So our running is a bit easier, but towards the tail end, it's not harder. Yeah. So, but Arsenal's to fuck up now. Which they might lah. But Saka come back training already.
Exactly. And I don't know whether Liverpool can sustain it. I don't know. I think this is me being a paranoid Liverpool fan, like going through that 15 years old, 16 years old. I think Liverpool won't win it. But if they win, you heard it from me.
Yeah. Give him props lah. I think he made a good prediction.
But yes, but regardless, greatest defender of all time is Maldini.
Yeah.
I thought it's Mahmoudi.
That's striker. See how he dribble pass and then
There's just something about Italian players, like classy Italian players. Pirlo and Maldini.
Oh, Pirlo is... Did you see the free kick recently he took?
There's like zero effort. No? Like, come, you want a nice free kick? Here you go. Maldini, you want to run past me, please? Just stay there. Never mind. No, somehow the way the Maldini tackle, right, then he scold whoever fuck up. He tackle and like, fuck.
You will be fucking scared to play with him.
No, you know who is fucking scarier or not? Stem.
Jack Stem. No, for me the scariest footballer, Oliver Kahn.
Oh yeah. He's scary.
Oliver Kahn, he look like he'll fucking eat you for breakfast. Yeah. He like the
Munja Papa.
I won't even ask him why his shot starting so high.
Goal Monicha. It's your fault, Sondra. Yes, it's my fault.
Sorry, my funeral.
Okay, bye guys.